Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Kim Griffel, I am the CEO of PCN Latam, and would like to invite you for, in the next minutes, getting in touch with relevant technical details regarding the Brazilian certification schemes for mobile phones, lithium battery for mobile phones chargers, and mobile phones itself. In Brazil, these products are regulated by Anatel, and PCN Brazil is a designated certification body able to handle these certification projects. The frequencies shown in the table in my right are authorized for 2G, 3G, 4G, and the brand new 5G technologies. 2.3 GHz frequency is exclusive to 5G, and the other ones can be shared by the other technologies. Anatel has defined through the publication of the Act number 3152 of 2020 the technical requirements for the certification of mobile phone providers and access stations operating 5G technology. Anatel is working with the availability of a spectrum of 400 MHz classified in 4 frequency bands: 700 MHz and 2.3 GHz that are being currently used, and 3.5 GHz and 26 GHz which will be available for usage in the near future. The operators will be able to use 2 different networks architectures. The first one is the standalone mode, or SA. This network will be completely 5G, radio interfaces, and the operation of the network core in accordance with the 5G NR, what means 5G new radio. The second available architecture will be non-standalone mode, or NSA. These networks mixes features related to 4G and 5G. The core of the network has 4G technology, and the radio interfaces can be 4G or 5G. In this mode, the mobile device makes 2 simultaneous connections, with an entering or connection in the 4G network and a secondary connection in a 5G NR radio interface. In the non-standalone mode, you can choose between the NSA intraband non-contiguous and NSA interband modes. Intraband means that the system performs aggregation of carriers within the same communication band, which can be a continuous or non-continuous aggregation. Interband means that the system aggregates carriers between different bands. It is worth mentioning that the non-standalone mode, or NSA, also allows the contiguous intraband NSA operation. However, it will not be available in the country since it works in bands 41, 48, and 71. Not allowed in Brazil. Regarding technical compliance, 2G technology in Brazil must comply with the requirements established by the Act number 3152 of 2020. The standard reference is GSM 3GPP TS 51.010-1 version 6.5.0. Several items of assessment are stated, such as spurious and modulation accuracy. The technologies of 3G, WCDMA-HSDPA-HSUPA in Brazil must comply with the requirements established by the same Act. The standard reference is ETSI TS 134-121-1 version 9.1.0. Several items of assessment are also stated for this technology, such as maximum output power and spectral mask of emission. The technology of 3G HSPA+ in Brazil must comply with the requirements established by the Act number 3152 of 2020 as well. The standard reference is the same one that we mentioned for the previous technology. Several items of assessment are also stated for this technology, such as relative power accuracy, EVM, and relative errors in code domain. Moving forward on this presentation, we will head to 4G LTE technology. The technical requirements of this technology was also established by the same act that we mentioned before. The standard reference is 3GPP TS 36.521-1, version 9.5.0. Several items of assessment are naturally stated, such as transmission power, maximum power reduction, and frequency stability. There are also requirements established for 5G NR technology, which are stated by the standard 3GPP TS 38.521-1 version 16.3.0. 5G NR on NCA intraband is assessed in front of the requirements established by the standard 3GPP TS 38.521-3 version 16.3.0. Finally, 5G interband is assessed in front of the requirements established by the standards, including specific items of interband evaluation. Well, the test standards to be applicable in a certification of a mobile phone in Brazil will directly depend on the features and technologies that the product will operate with. 3 samples must be provided for protocol tests that will be concluded in around 20 days. Other 2 samples must be provided for EMC, safety, and SAR tests that will last around 5 days. For certifying lithium batteries, total 29 samples must be provided. 15 samples will be assessed in front of electrical tests established by the standard IEC 61930-3 from 2017. These tests will take around 105 days. The other 14 samples will be assessed in front of safety tests established by the standard IEC 62133-1 from 2017. This last test will take until 20 days. The Anatel approval seal must be attached to all batteries. If the mobile phone does not allow the access of the battery, this seal must be attached in the user manual of the product. For certifying mobile phone chargers, it is necessary to send 3 samples to the test laboratory. EMC and safety tests will be executed in 2 weeks of work. Anatel approval seal, as well as for batteries, must be attached to the product, in this case, the mobile phone charger. Chargers used in vehicles must be also certified. EMC and safety tests are applicable as well as for normal chargers, but there is an additional assessment related to transient and surges in the vehicular environment. 3 samples are necessary and the tests take around 2 weeks. Just like the other products, Anatel approval seal must be also attached for chargers for being used in vehicles. Induction mobile chargers are assessed in front of EMC, safety, field intensity, and verification of prohibitive operating frequency bands. 3 samples are necessary, and the tests take around 2 weeks. Just like the other products, Anatel approval seal must be also attached. Inductive mobile chargers used in vehicles, it's assessed under the same test plan, additioning the standard ETSI EN 301489 related to transient and surges in the vehicular environment. 3 samples are necessary, and the tests take around 2 weeks. Finally, power banks with induction charging feature must be also certified under Anatel rules. 3 samples are required for safety, EMC, and field intensity tests that used to take 2 weeks for being completed. Other 19 lithium battery and 10 cells must be sent to the laboratory for safety tests that will take around 20 days. Anatel seal must be naturally attached in these products as well. The local importer will have to send to PCN OCD internal and external photos of the products. Also, commercial representation letter will have to be submitted, as well as the manual of the product written in Portuguese. The social contract and the CNPJ card of the Brazilian importer will be also necessary. If the manufacturer responsible for producing the products has its quality management system certified under ISO 9001 requirements, in this case, this certificate will have to be also presented. Additionally to certification procedures, there are also other activities for being handled before getting the official authorization to sell mobile phones in Brazil. The Anatel security seal has to be bought and attached in every single unit to be sold. GSMA registration for type allocation code is also applicable. The registration of TAC in the Integrated Device Management System database is applicable as well. As we have just seen, the Anatel approval seal must be directly attached in every single unit of mobile phone, lithium battery and mobile phone charger being sold in the Brazilian territory. For type allocation code or TAC registration, after applying for certification, the manufacturer will have to issue a statement to ensure that NCP is aware of the registration process. PCN will move forward in the certification project after getting this statement, even if the TAC have not been yet approved by GSMA. The certificate issued by PCN will be registered to Anatel, but the registration of the TAC will have to be submitted to SIGA. PCN indicates ABR company to execute this approval in front of SIGA and Anatel. I personally appreciate your attention during this presentation and put our contacts directly on your screen. If you need to get any further clarification, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you very much.